Welcome to the new HOPWA Consolidated APR CAPER e-tutorial, Provider Performance Report, Non-Housing Activities. This video is for all organizations who provided any HOPWA supportive services, housing information, or capital development during the HOPWA reporting year. Additionally, this video will walk through the VAWA transfer information section. For information on how to complete other tabs within this workbook, or for information on how to complete the Grantee Performance Report workbook, please reference the other e-tutorials in this series. Let's get started. Supportive Services. If you provided any HOPWA-funded supportive services to HOPWA-eligible households, complete this tab. Otherwise, skip. On this tab, common types of supportive services are listed in column A. For each supportive service activity that your organization provided using HOPWA funds, list the number of households served and the total amount of funds expended on that activity on the right in columns B and C. The activities on this tab do not represent an exhaustive list of eligible supportive service activities. If your organization was approved to provide a service not listed, please use row 19 to indicate the other supportive services provided. Report the total number of households served and HOPWA funds expended on these other activities in row 18. In the deduplication section, indicate how many households were served with more than one type of HOPWA supportive service through your organization and are therefore listed in the rows above multiple times. Please be sure to only enter numbers in number fields, easily identified by pre-populated zeros. Housing information. If you provided any housing information services, complete this tab. Otherwise, skip. On this tab, simply complete column B with the total number of households served and the total amount of HOPWA funds expended. Please be sure to only enter numbers in number fields, easily identified by pre-populated zeros. Capital development. If you used any HOPWA capital development funds for property acquisition, rehabilitation, or construction, complete this tab. Otherwise, skip. When you open this tab, you will notice many columns for facilities. Beginning with column B, or Facility 1, complete one column for each facility supported with capital development funds. Note that some questions apply only to rehabilitation work, while some apply only to acquisition. In row 7, you will see a new question on the total facility value after rehabilitation. Please be sure to answer this question. If the facility was opened during the HOPWA reporting year and began serving households, complete rows 17 through 24. The bottommost portion of the tab must be completed for all facilities funded with capital development activities, as applicable. Please be sure to only enter numbers in number fields, easily identified by pre-populated zeros. Violence Against Women Act information. If any household served by your organization with HOPWA housing subsidy assistance during the reporting year requested emergency transfers under VAWA protections, you are required to report these requests here. Note, this section only needs to be reported on if both of the following are true. 1. Your organization provided HOPWA TBRA and/or PFBH housing assistance and/or used HOPWA for capital development activities. 2. Any households you served with these housing activities requested emergency transfers under VAWA protections during the HOPWA reporting year. If both of these two things are true, 24 CFR 574.520 requires the reporting of these emergency transfers here. For definitions of internal emergency transfers and external emergency transfers, see the Performance Report Cover tab of this report. Please be sure to only enter numbers in number fields, easily identified by pre-populated zeros. For additional details and instructions on how to complete the Provider Performance Report, reference the HOPWA Consolidated APR CAPER User Manual. If viewers have any questions on the new Consolidated APR CAPER or submission process, they should submit requests to their grantee or the HOPWA Ask a Question AAQ desk. Thank you for watching.